What's up, YouTube? It's King Leonidas109 coming to you with Macro Samurais now. Let's get started. 3 Kizons, generic. 3 Kagamushas. 2 Grandmasters. 2 Kagekis. 2 Elders. I might drop it down to 1. That's up to you. 1 Spirit. So good with Shien. The Bouncer, Nishi. 1 Zanji, Gariel were big monsters. And my tech, well, you kind of have to run this in my opinion. Great Shogun Shien. If Macro's on the field, and if you're playing like Dark Worlds or Prophecies, and as soon as they activate that 1 magic card and you have Macro face down, you flip Macro in chain to response for their magic card. Then they're pretty much trapped for the turn. They can't do anything after that. So that's the monsters. Spells. 1 Gateway. I don't understand why people want this card banned. It really doesn't do a lot. And the fact is that you have to draw it first. I mean, there's no searches for this card. There's no fast draw power for this deck either. I mean, the only draw power is United, but it's not like Dark Worlds or anything that you can just get everything you want first turn. So this card, it's at 1 right now. They shouldn't hit Sams anymore. They're fine the way they are. They won 1 YCS after so long. I don't even know. But they don't deserve to get hit. And this is really their only power card now. So I don't know why people are saying it should get banned, but they need to kind of shut up about that now. 3 Asceticisms. And then the only draw power of the deck, United, 3. It contradicts a little bit with Macro, but that's when you have to play smart. So you got to activate this before Macro's flipped, obviously. That's a no-brainer. 2 Smoke Signals. 1 Rhoda. 2 STs. In case it goes in match or somewhat. Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, and Monster Reborn. Now for traps. 3 Macrocosmos. Yes, so good. Kills the meta. I don't think they're going to hit this card. They're going to hit cards that protect this card. I mean, you don't really see a lot of decks running this card besides this right now and Dino Rabbits. But Dino Rabbits by far the only deck that are running this card as of now. Don't see any other decks. If anything, Logia is probably going to get hit. And I don't think Rescue Rabbit or Torgai should get hit again. They're fine at 2. The Torgai engine is barely alive right now with only 2 and 1 Sangan with a Knight of Saiyan, so I don't think they should really mess it up. That's like the only thing keeping level 3, I'm sorry, not level 3, rank 3 Exceeds going, so why are you going to get rid of that? You know, there's no point. 2 Bottomless. I had Compulsory, but this is actually a whole lot better in this deck. 2 Musakanis. 1 Mirror Force is so good with Macro on the field. I decided not to run Toronto Tribute because you need field presence in this deck. And 1 Judgment. So that's the trap lineup. Now for Synchros. 1 Shien. 1 Beast. 1 Catastor. 1 Barkyon. I have a Black Rose. My friend borrowed it, and I need to kick his ass right now to get it back. Exceeds. Tempo. Maestroke. Leviathan. Utopia. Zenmains. Shockmaster. Shadow. Extra counters. Blade Armor. Roach. I don't see a lot of decks playing this, but it's pretty good against dragons. And Excalibur. I have other Exceeds, but right now this is kind of what I want to run in this deck. But yeah, so basically you're keeping a lot of field control with this deck. Because with Macro, you know, the way the meta is, it's very graveyard reliant, so you always want to just, you know, make sure that nothing hits the graveyard. The thing is with Macro and Beast especially, I know one of you guys or all of you are probably wondering, well, why would you want to bring Beast out if you have Macro? Well, if you don't have Macro, then you have Beast. There you go. There's your answer. And Macro's 10 times better when you have a Shien and a Great Shogun Shien together. So it really puts your opponent in a pressuring spot. They have to really think about what they're going to do. So it's like a huge chess game when it's those 3 cards on the board. But I'm not going to get to the side deck cards. I mean, it could be anything you want. But yeah, so here's the Macro Samurai deck. I know 2 people wanted me to do this, so here you go. Hope you guys like it. So rate, comment, subscribe, enjoy.